Presentation of Mobile2Sage. My name's Ara Martirossian and I'm going to show you how to integrate custom apps into your online Sage One system. So what's Mobile2Sage? Well, it's a solution set which allows you to share data from your web-based Sage One system onto your desktop, your iPhone, your iPad, your PC, and integrate it with other applications. So this then allows you to use the strengths of Sage One, which is to do the accounting side, but then use strengths of mobile devices to do things like business processes. So what are the key features of Mobile2Sage? Well, first thing is that it's cross-platform. So you can use it on any iOS device like an iPhone or an iPad, a PC or a Mac, and it has some game-changing features. So for example, it has full security and it has a single interface which can be used to share all your data, not just your Sage One data, but things like your CRM data, your document management data, I don't know, things like your PDFs or Excel spreadsheets that you might have in the office, all linked in together to give an overall view of a business process or a customer. It's got lots of innovative functionalities, so the same application runs in a browser or an iPhone or an iPad, and we'll have a look at that in a second. But because we start using those mobile devices, we can use the features of those mobile devices. So we can then start taking photos, we can scan things, we can take signatures, we can even do GPS positioning to track where that transaction actually took place. And the best part of it is that it works with or without an internet coverage. So unlike Sage One, which is always web-based, the Mobile2Sage application can work without an internet connection, and it can then sync up when you are in Wi-Fi or 4G solution set. So what kind of custom apps are there out there? Well, there are lots. The one I'm going to look at today is an asset rental app, which is ideal for people that do plant hire or rent photocopiers or vehicles or something like that. There are also barcode scanning solutions which can be used instead of an EPOS system or as well as an EPOS system, or a warehouse management system, web-based requisitions, authorizations, just lots and lots and lots of them, details of which can all be found on our website, or just please give us a call and we'll be more than happy to show you the application that you might be looking for. So let's have a quick live demo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log into my Mobile2Sage application, and I'm going to look at some transactions that I'm going to use for renting some equipment. I'm going to make that rental using a browser. So I'm going to rent out a generator, and then I'm going to use an iPad to check it back in. And obviously on an iPad I can do signatures. So we'll have a look at that little bit of functionality there, and then I'll come back to the desktop, look at the data that I've captured using my iPad and my browser, and then I'll press one button and I will then post that up to the Sage One system. So let's start off there. So here is my Mobile2Sage application, my asset rental application, and as you can see I've got a whole lot of assets. Some of them are checked out, some of them are available, and this is a full list of assets. So this is my desktop application, which is, if you like, my control panel. But I can see the same thing in my browser. So if I go in here and just open up my browser and have a look at my asset rental solution, I'll then just log in, and that again will show me all my assets. So if I go and have a look at my asset list, I can see these are all my assets, and the generator there is one which is available. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check that out, and I'm going to assign that to A1 Designs Limited. What's the time? It's 16:54, so that could be my invoice reference, and by default I'm going to rent it out for a week. There you go, that's the first one, all done and dusted. Now, having done that, that's been done through the browser, and that could be done either remotely or through any kind of internet connection. At the same time, in the office, my control panel is immediately updated. So if I go to all assets, my generator, which is the 2.4 kilowatt generator, is no longer available. It's been checked out. If I go and have a look at it in my control panel, the same thing appears there. So the synchronization is immediate. There's nothing that needs to be sent back or forwards because it's a hosted solution. When one a device changes a record, everybody else is automatically updated. So let's go and have a look at that now on an iPhone. So here's my iPad. If I go and bring that over here, there we go, that's what that looks like. So again, what I've got is I've got exactly the same applications at the top. I've got the ones that are checked out, I've got the ones that are available. So if I look at, for example, my checked out one, I've got the generator here, and what I can do is I can then go and check that in, and that's been done. Or again, I could let's go and check it out again, and let's say this time I'm going to send it out to somebody else, I don't know, ABS Limited, and that would be 1655 for argument's sake, and that's again for a week. But then I can then also put a signature in here. So what I can do is I can replace that signature with another signature. I can say Ara there. There we go. So that's just signature capture, and I'll just say done to that, and that's now done and dusted. So now if I go into, take that off screen now. So this could be a mobile user actually doing trade counter sales or anything else that they might want to do. And here I've got lots of different functionality. So for example, I can press that button and see all the history of movements on that particular stock item. I can send emails out. I can have a look at what's overdue or otherwise. So it's a very friendly user interface that we can use on the iPhone or the iPad. Right, so let's go back to the control panel. And if I looked at that generator and opened it up and looked at the review, I'll immediately see the signature. Again, the signature was captured on the iPad, but it's immediately available to me at head office. So I can see immediately what's going on. And having done that, the next thing I want to do is actually post that invoice up to Sage. So what I do is I'll press the Sage One button, and what that will do is upload those invoices ready into Sage One. Now, Sage One has a security system whereby you as a user need to log in to authorize the data coming into Sage One. So I'll just say allow that. And this is our Mobile2Sage switchboard, and what I can do is push data up as well as pull data down. So what I'm doing now is I'm just bringing all the information from Sage One into my local system so that I can use it for other things like reporting. So for example, I've brought in all the customers and things. We'll have a look at that in a minute. And what I'll do is now upload the sales invoices that we've just done up to Sage One, and then we'll go into Sage One and just double check it. And then when it's in Sage One, you can then do what you normally do with Sage One in terms of invoices, sending them out via email or printing them or anything else like that. There we go. So 1655 was sent up there. So if I now just log into my Sage system, which is over here, go to my sales ledger, go to invoices, I can then immediately see, there you go, there's the invoice one that I've just done to ABS Garages. Now, the important thing here is I've augmented the invoices that have come in. So you can see here it says rented from, the start date and the end date. So if I now print that, the Sage One system has full details of the rental information that I captured on my iPad. Very, very useful. And now I can then do what I would normally do in here, so I could email it or send it out or anything like that. And within my application here, just to go and have a look, I have got the ability to have a look at my Sage One customers, and there you go, that's the data that is brought down from the Sage One system. So it works in both ways, up and down. Very, very easy to use. So what are the key benefits? It's very quick and easy to set up. In fact, all you need is an iPhone or an iPad, and you'll get an email with a link. And having had the link, you can then just start using it. There are free trials on our website, so please feel free to go and try that. And the other good thing about the Mobile2Sage application suite is that it works with any version of Sage, not just Sage One. It can work with Sage 50, Sage 200, Sage 500, Sage 1000, and so on. So please let us know. And you don't need to upgrade to the latest version. Most important thing about the Mobile2Sage platform is it allows you to share your data with the staff, customers, suppliers, stakeholders, both in and out. And it can be used to convert pretty much any paper form or paper-based process or spreadsheet process into a custom app, and then integrate that directly into Sage One or Sage 50. So what should I do next? Well, as I said, please feel free to visit the website for the free trial, or have a look on the YouTube channel for the latest videos. And it's very easy to create new prototypes, so please feel free to email me to discuss your requirements, or if you need something slightly different. Thank you for your time and interest in Mobile2Sage, and feel free to contact us if we can be of any help.